Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to the respected panels, to the secretariats of the stations, and to everyone. My name is Nurul Dafiqah binti Kamarulzaman. I am from Polytechnic Sultan Idris Shah, Selangor, Malaysia, representing my team members to present our paper about examinings, the relationship between peer and lecturer interactivity, collaborative learning, engagement, and academic performance in social media learning. So here is the presentation outline where I will start with introductions and followed by literature review, research methodology, results and discussion, and I will end my presentation with conclusion. Okay, so for the introductions, it will consist of backgrounds of study, research problems, and also the research objective. I believe as an educator or lecturer, we are aware about higher education has moved from knowledge based to the lifelong learning. And this is due to the needs of corporations in industry by the employers. Therefore, in the syllabus or curriculum, there are stated collaborative learning as one of the teaching and learning strategies where generally 2 until 4 students in size with smaller group being recommended. With the advancements of technology, social media is increasingly being used to deliver learning activities, especially in class. And social media foster active interactions between lecturers and also students in collaborative learning, with lecturers acting as a facilitators rather than knowledge providers. And the use of social media in education is driven by the shift to student-centered learning, believed to improve the grades of the student. And the student-centered learning actually strongly enhance critical thinking and support the benefit of personalized learning in skill developments. So in this sense, the use of communications technologies and social media actually enhance the educations with so-called modern techniques via social media. However, some scholars and researchers have expressed that the student experience difficulty interacting with their lecturers and peers in e-learning, consequently affecting their studies. And on top of that, the use of social media has an impact on study habits and can be a study distractions, and students who use social media spend less time studying, get poorer marks than those who do not, according to OU State college data. Therefore, there is a need to understand how social media engagement impact the collaborative learning and also the academic achievement is crucial for refining teaching strategies and improving student outcome, especially with limited research in higher education. So based on those problems, this research investigates the polytechnic setting, which is Tourism and Hospitality Department student of Polytechnic Sultan Idris Shah, was chosen as a study case to explore how the interactive engagements via the social media impact the collaborative learning and also the academic achievement. Okay, now we are on the next topic, which is the literature review. So here is the theoretical background and also the research variable discussed in this chapter, which involve all the variables in our study. And the discussion is based on the relevant literatures and also related research to provide useful information about this research topic. And the variable involved is 5, which is the interactivity with peers, interactivity with lecturers, engagement, social media for collaborative learning, and also the student academic performance. And also, I will touch on the constructivism theory in this literature review. And based on the insight gathered from the literature review, we have developed the hypothesis that guide to our study. Here is the following hypothesis, as I mentioned before, which is hypothesis number one is interacting with peers significantly impacts active collaborative learning. Hypothesis number two, interactive with lecturers significantly impacts active collaborative learning. Hypothesis three, active collaborative learning significantly impacts student engagement. And the last one, the hypothesis number four, student engagement has a significant impact on academic performance. We are now moved to the research methodology. Okay, the purpose model shown here outlines the relationship between key variables influencing academic performance. So the peer interactions and also lecture interaction act as a independent variables, while active collaborative learning and also student engagement serve as intervening variables, and academic performance is the dependent variables. Reflecting the overall outcome. And this model actually is adapted from Qureshi et al. 2023, and it provides a framework to explore this interconnected factor and the impact. This study emphasized quantitative because it involved systematic measuring variables and also tests. And this study setting is a non-contrived setting where research conducted in the natural environment where work proceed normally. And for the study, the researcher collected the data at a single point in time, also known as cross-sectional studies. And the units of analysis is individual. And the populations is Polytechnic Sultan Idris students, and the sample is students of the departments of tourism and hospitality. And the inclusions criteria is students who had an experience using the social media for learning. And the sampling techniques employed in this research is purposive sampling because all of the participants of a survey are purposely selected based on the inclusions criteria, and the minimum sample size for the current study is 138 based on the result of G-power table. And the constructed questionnaire was adapted from the previous study references. And section A until section E utilized Likert scale, where its assessment was based on the 5-point scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. And the questionnaire reliability and also validity were confirmed because the value range above 0 0.9, which was greater than the threshold of 0.70, representing good and very good reliability of the questionnaire. And the instrument has been divided into six sections from A to F. And before answering section A, there are two screening questions that will be asked that already asked according to the exclusion criteria. And the total item in the survey questions um, is 22 item, which is from the section E until E that focusing on the variable in the study. And the survey was conducted using Google Form invitations, and it's self-administrated survey using the technique of snowballing. And only respondents who again met the inclusion criteria were eligible to answer the full sets of questionnaire, and a total of 218 students from the diploma in tourism management and also diploma in food service halal practice participate in this study. And for the study, frequency analysis was used to determine the percentage of respondents based on the generic informations in section F. And then for the section A until section E, the research model was examined using PLSF to access the measurement and also the structural model. Okay, now we proceed to the analysis, finding, and also discussions of the study. Okay, so these sections present the demographic characteristics of the respondent based on the questionnaire responses, and the majority of the respondents were female, with the largest portions coming from the diploma in food service halal practice program. And regarding the social media preference for collaborative learning, YouTube emerged as the most preferred platform, followed by the TikTok and Instagram in the third place. When examining the durations of social media usage, an overwhelming majority reported spending up to 15 hours daily. And in terms of academic performance, most of the respondents had a CGPA above 3.5, representing the highest proportions. Okay, here is the assessments of the measurements model. So according to He et al., it purpose assessing measurements model validity and reliability through the indicator loadings, through the composite reliability, and also average variance extracted, and the HTMT for discriminants validity, while the internal consistency was determined through the converge alpha. As we can see here, all the CA, which is the converge alpha, with all values exceeding the acceptable threshold of zero point 0.7, and the reliability of the item was confirmed through the composite reliability and also through the average variance extracted, which is as per the criteria established by the Foner and Lacker, the CR values should be greater than zero point 0.7, while each construct must explain at least 50% of the variance and in its assigned indicator, which is AVA, explain at least 50% of the variance as recommended by the head. And all the construct exhibited HTMT values below the threshold of 0.85 and 0.90, confirming the absence of discriminants validity issue. And these findings established the measurement model reliability and also validity, confirming that all the indicators were suitable for parameter estimations in the next structural model. And from here, we can see that this study meets all the requirements, indicating strong reliability and validity across the variables. The study analyzed the coefficients and the significance to explore the relationship between the latence variables using the assessments of structural models. A path coefficient is considered significant if the p-value is less than 0.05 and the t-value exceeds 1.69. And as we can see here, as shown in the table, the result indicate that interactivity with peers has a significant relationship with the use of social media for collaborative learning. Since the p-value is less than 0.05, hypothesis number one is accepted. And interactivity with lecturers significantly influenced with a p-value of less than 0.05. So hypothesis 2 is also accepted. The use of social media for collaborative learning is found to significantly impact the engagement. And since the p-value is less than 0.05, hypothesis 3 is accepted. And finally, the engagement was shown to have a significant effects on academic performance as the p-value is less than 0.05. So the hypothesis 4 is accepted. In conclusions, all four hypotheses are accepted, confirming significant relationship between all variables. So here is the conclusion. So all the study objective has been achieved. Finding shows that peer and lecturer interactions facilitated by social media improve collaborative learnings, student engagement, and also the academic performance. And social media extend learning beyond the classroom, and active collaborations on social media actually boost the engagement and also academic outcomes. And peer interaction foster creativity, while lecturers guidance support the learning. And platform like YouTube, TikTok, and also Instagram enhance group work and also feedbacks. And institutions should implement the policies, the training, and also the balanced educational and social interactions via social media. And emerging technologies such as AI and also the machine learning can enhance the collaborative learning. And social media actually as a bridge to the traditionals and also to the modern learning methods. And for this research, we identify that future research should explore maximizing social media's potential and also can addressing the challenges of the social media. Okay, so I hope that this information has provided you with new insights and also a better understandings of the topic. And thank you so much for all your attentions on also the participations for today. And once again, thank you, and I look forward to connecting with all of you soon. Thank you so much.